Hola amigos, buenas noches, bienvenidos a su stream favorito, señores geek, stream de lunes nocturno, ya saben. Hoy empezamos un poquito antes, acá casi nada, ni se nota. Estoy acá checando audio, ya saben, al inicio tengo que, ¿no? Si no, luego resulta que nadie me está escuchando. Entonces, imagínense, pocos espectadores y aparte, si no me oyen, pues se pone peor el asunto, ¿no? Pero parece que todo está en orden. Vamos a comenzar. Vamos a seguir con RoboCop Rogue City. Creo que la partida de la semana pasada se puso bastante intensa. Con eso de que nos tocó ya la rebelión de los ED-209. Se puso buena la pelea. Estuvo bastante complicadona. Sí me costó algo de trabajo, pero se logró. Y si no la vieron, les recomiendo que vayan al canal de YouTube y allá la van a poder ver completita. Porque sí estuvo buena. Se pusieron buenas las explosiones y los balazos. Y vamos a seguir nuestra campaña. Bueno, pues sí, nuestra partida, que justo, que pues algo salió ahí. Espérenme, que está un poco bajo el volumen. Igual ustedes váyanme diciendo si está bien así de volumen, le subimos más, le bajamos. Es que se oiga bien el juego y nos podamos comunicar también, ¿no? No estaba conectado mi teclado.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot.
You need to be a little more specific.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Second the ele-
¿Qué onda, Gus? Bienvenido, vamos empezando. Ya vine a entregar la carta firmada.
Sir, you're not allowed to be
so much in there. We're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir?
Como que estaba más fácil que dejaran esa puerta abierta, ¿no?
Hey, Murph, she's right in here.
Así que me iba a
Another
decir más.
visitor? She's in a station. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to all you two?
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update Kate. I know you would hate to be behind investigation. I found Officer Briggs dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. Intent is not clear. I opened your press help. Think I could really use your advice.
Pestañea dos veces si me escuchas.
But there's no more room in the morgue. What? We're all coming.
Always fine.
Chale, otro robacuerpos
I'll keep her
desvividos.
safe. Don't you worry about it.
What's her blood pressure?
I've got 40 palp.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear?
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
Que se pareció un viaje de otro tipo y no de ascensor.
RoboCop, what a surprise. I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. Suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? Recognize that jawline.
Como que sí suena sospechoso eso, ¿no? Como que suena a trabajo de Neuralink. ¿Qué quieren los cerebros?
Finally, I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just security guard, but I know how you are. I've seen the show, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the inserted around multiple perps enter the GMH from Houston and proceed to LA, then most likely use the EFS to get down to the MORG.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is...
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dress, if I can say so myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't help.
Bueno, fumando adentro del hospital. de aquellos años donde fumar era recomendado.
Good to see you in one piece. Mr. Becker wasn't heard about trip to Highland Park, but you did impress him. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your system. So let's see how you did.
Miren, ahora sí sé todos los objetivos secundarios. Perdí el desafío contra el ED. Ya ven que me perdí el conteo al final. Mi primera nota sobresaliente en este juego. ¿Qué? ¿Por qué?
Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
Tengo 3 puntitos para mejorar. Deducción. Estábamos 6, ¿no? Tenemos 4. Y una vez. Escaneado. Vamos a empezar con el escaneado. Ya ven lo que les decía la semana pasada. Aquí sí puedo restablecer todo y volver a reconfigurar todos los, o reasignar más bien todos los puntos ganados. Y aquí están los restos. Está bien chidito. Unas patitas. Se oye tanto ruido.
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy, been to the hospital.
Unconscious, but stable.
Sure, I'm sure.
It's OCP account. This can't keep happening.
Relax.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that. Speaking of which, there's someone who might know some. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo. See you later in the briefing room.
Tengo que ir a la cárcel, según eso está abajo.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Beck. As I was writing it, I noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
Que sí ayudó, pero
There are plenty of
le
places
falta.
to improve.
That's actually something I wanted to ask you about. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at, shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You wanna go now? Yeah, great, let's go.
pero despacito.
I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I wanna watch you practice. Can I comment now? I can't help myself. That was awesome.
Estoy llorando en
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It is not.
Bien.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quiet. Eliminate distract. Being overeager is one of them.
That's the actual lesson. Now I get.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
No sé, como que no quedé satisfecho de esa ronda de tiros.
Huh. Is everything okay?
Pasa. Salió
Your
peor.
service weapon is broken.
I calibrated. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
I don't think that's entirely
Decía
true.
yo.
Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
Así, practicamos con la buena. No, sigue siendo la defectuosa.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is called freeloading.
If it's free, I'll take it. Seriously, I was hoping to see you. Heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting against each other. Maybe I'll find some dissatisfied customers willing to talk.
It could be dangerous.
Kidding. On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, Briggs dead. Probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, you need anything, I'm your guy.
Subir de nuevo.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
Pero no estoy saliendo.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead body.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed. Why would he need him?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
Bien, otro trabajo para Robo.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Oh,
Otra
look
vez
at that.
no.
One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their...
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
Sencillito.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
RoboCop, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
Tengo que ir hacia arriba. No que fuerzas especiales porque no entran solos. Uno les tiene que abrir la puerta. Please shut it down.
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. Ed 209's behaving themselves?
Okay, sigo por arriba.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area.
¿Qué
You now
rayos?
have 15 seconds to comply.
¿Qué fue eso?
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You now have 15 seconds to comply.
Ahora. No te atravieses. Siento que no voy tan bien. Me corré 2 veces.
Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
Por lo menos encontramos una recarga. Siren venía de allá. Se me van dando una arrastrada los de la OCP. Siempre se me olvida que hay paredes que puedo romper. ¿Cómo cambié eso? No sé qué apreté y ahora dispara como ráfaga. Creo que es con X. Sí, efectivamente. No sé cuál sea más efectiva.
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their head. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City, a heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit. A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
Fighting a private crusade against OCP can cloud your judgment.
Facts and experience help me keep my head straight. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first... Now, that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost. The later gains will far outweigh the cost.
You do not believe that.
OCP, there must be a catch. And I think the documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed to scam people out of their home.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you do, the SWAT jerks will requisition.
Dejemos que
You can
investigue.
go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes, and I
can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk.
I will be depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings. RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Beck, you're still alive.
I only played dead, so you bomb strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse. The explosion could cause the company enormous loss.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm patching you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best. Just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping.
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First call, qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
4 cable, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cable? Got it.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest volt?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect. Okay, so they use this kind of bomb. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cable. Which one do I detach first?
Maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest first, then proceed down to the lowest.
No, bueno. Dijimos que el mayor primero, o sea que sería el verde, ¿no? Después debería ser uno de los de 12, que vendría siendo el de hasta abajo o el de hasta arriba. Vámonos con el azul, ok. El de hasta abajo. Y entonces, y si Thomas la deja caer.
Ready to get back to business? As I need, like now.
I really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money.
There you go, sir.
Great, now out of my way.
Qué sujeto tan amable. Se robaron todo.
What the hell is this? Where is all the money? Can't believe old blowing all of money.
Have some respect, young.
Arnold's back with the money in the next round.
See what I'm talking about?
Entendí la diferencia, con la otra no tenemos tanto retroceso. Ah, ese se cayó por aquí.
You read me? Good.
Chale, última recarga. Ah, me lleva. Pero ya estoy al 20. Ya fueron todos. No hay nada para curarse por aquí. ¿Qué andaba haciendo ahí escondido?
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area.
Y nos
That
podemos
must be where
curar.
they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
Que no se curó al 100. Chale. No tiene suficiente electricidad en la ciudad. Ya le di. Aquí hay una recarga. Dos. Vaya, queda uno todavía.
RoboCop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
Otra recarga. Bien, esa sí me llenó al 100. Ah, me lleva. Muy cerca. Carga. Justo en la cholla. Hacer otra vez. Quedó suspendida la moto explotada. Qué raro. Entonces, ¿ahora para dónde? Yo creo que es del otro lado. Carga, ya tenemos 2 de 4 y vamos al 78%, entonces no vamos tan mal. Chihuahua. Uno tiene lanzagranadas. Todos son un buen. que sí. Tardan en morir. Vamos a probar con esta. Una escopeta. Chihuahua. Ya 24. Creo que sí, yo voy a tener que entrar. Hay algo que se marca. No entiendo por qué ese güey tiene una marquita arriba. Que alguien me explique. Gracias, gracias. De repente me sale uno que otro. Parece que así ya fueron todos. Ay, aquí hay para curarse. Uy. No bastante. No terminamos tan bajos de sangre. ¿Qué onda llamas aquí? ¿Cuentas ya? ¿Ya jugaste este de RoboCop?
I am listening, Creep. RoboCop! Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end, and apparently it's mine to pay us for our service. Well, now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Lo relajo para agarrar un walkie-talkie. Cuéntanos de dónde nos ves. Es la primera vez que vienes acá a Señores Geek.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
¿Qué onda, chicos? ¿De dónde nos ven?
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge.
Oh, visión nocturna. This is nuevo.
I'm ready for you, Robo. All right, let's see what's cooking under the... Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doc.
No hubo objetivos secundarios. He sido el más bajo que he tenido hasta ahora.
Hello, Murph. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplished. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a cell. How do you feel about being a...
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No, your sense of duty is what drives you. I'm sure you'd love to share this. You've seen her at the hospital. How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that. She's in your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember? See, memories can be painful, especially when they're to the ones they tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house, he was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over steal to sell. So, as you can imagine, my last memory is to get despite it serves as a reminder how
I do not remember my family.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
Creo que le queda más como ecos del
as
pasado.
Echoes of the past, but OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be.
And now you're afraid that they said.
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest, especially now that I understand how important these memories are. I will fight for you in every way I know if you let me. I think this is it certainly has been.
Ahora resulta.
I've got plenty to think about for now.
Otra vez a la sala de reuniones. Oh, tengo puntos. Esperen, ¿qué mejoramos? Combate. Creo que sería bueno, ¿no? Blindaje también he sufrido un poco. Entonces, blindaje.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road man's here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my, what?
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatch.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing, and he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murph.
All right, situation at the bank relative. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vault.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talked under suitable condition.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around, so we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
RoboCop, over here. You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Todo el mundo se le ofrecen cosas.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the help. You know John Mills, I presume, the OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor. I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city. And without your consent. That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city. So the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
Sí, no.
I will
Hay que
not
irnos
let
contra el
OCP
OCP.
take over this city.
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mill. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Todo el mundo anda
Tell him all
hablando de
about
mí.
how the OCP is fucking us
¿Qué
over.
dicen de mí?
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade, I was part of a column dedicated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker?
Shut up, Cap.
Cagado. Sí, los dos voltean al mismo tiempo.
Got a job.
Ay, te metiche otra vez.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade. Apartment 12. Go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Para la salida. ¿Qué pasó? Charros, se me cerró el juego. Bellas técnicas, amigos. ¿Sabe qué ocurrió ahí? Y ahora desde dónde me van a mandar. No sé si se haya guardado justo donde estaba. Parece que sí.
Hey you, the old man is waiting. This entrance to the building is awful empty. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. Did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am. See, I grew up part what's left. Used to be a thriving neighbor. Nothing like right. All cross new heart of you and my pipe.
My purpose is crime, not state.
No, of course. Delta City structure about finally the old and frail. The new K and death are terrible things. Lose everything you worked for your entire life. I don't have to tell you. Really makes me wonder. Has the time you spent in that armor been a burden?
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
Sí, ¿no?
I admire your confidence. Real
Se cuiden los
reason
criminales.
I'm aware of your inability, and it's not a matter that's why I've requested. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluation, Dr. Blunt?
I would rather focus on catching the riffraff.
I understand. Sometimes what we want, not what... I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now, tell me anything I mind.
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial.
I'll make sure she gets best care.
Thank you.
I have to brought a lot of hope to old man's heart. Now, excuse me, not desert myself. Doc can't argue. Take care of yourself. After all.
Holy shit!
La
What
ruta
was
más
that?
rápida.
RoboCop.
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's bike is still out.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Esto debería ser en auto, ¿no? Fumando en la gasolinera.
The right place. FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure, it's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumb law you catch.
Right. So much for my field training.
Cambiamos de misión. Chiron, es aquí con este. Ya me voy a ir para otro lado.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surrounding. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time? I think that answers my question.
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking.
Officers, I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
I'll tell you the truth.
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore.
Como que no le debería de estar dando las instrucciones
But it's not
justo
about
frente a la
me.
víctima, ¿no?
Third thing.
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The place I think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working. My eyesight's not so good.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there.
Como nosotros traemos
Pat
visión
has that
nocturna.
name for him. He really brings fortune. So
Turn
don't you
your
come back
flashlight
without him.
on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violator. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Clear. Clear.
¿Cómo llegamos ahí? Oh.
Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
Siento aquí que lo haga yo.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that?
Aquí no hay nada.
Ah, man, I walked into a mess, and now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Aquí nada coincide con el mendigo gato.
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
You're right. Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh, I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano.
Creo que
That
ya lo
cat must be
encontramos.
hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go
Adelante.
ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Si no, ¿cómo va a aprender?
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door. Thunk that being small can act. What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. Where are you hiding? There he is. Gosh, Fortune, look a mess. He's all right?
The cat is fine. Take it back, zone. I will a remaining mess.
Okay.
¿Qué? ¿Limpiar qué? Escucharon balazos. Explotar melones. Ah, está la otra pista. Supongo que debe estar en el cuerpo, ¿no? No, eso no es. Children. Ahí está.
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem on the second floor and have a visual armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
I think you can take it.
Ay.
Officer Washington. Keep cool. I'm to have your back.
Glad to hear that.
¿Fueron todos?
Still standing.
No. Esa está mejor que la que traía. Avísenme. Bueno, es que traigo 4 recargas. Según está ahí, 3 monos aquí. ¡Ay! Mendigo, sí me bajó. Todavía queda uno. ¿Dónde creen que esté? ¡Uy! Más de uno.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in pig.
Modo a repararse.
Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns. Fuck! He got me.
¿Era más arriba? Por aquí. Sí es más arriba.
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
Apenas voy. No desesperes.
That was a 10.
¿Dónde está?
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial...
See, I've told you that cat love
Sí,
is just
claro.
wonderful.
Ok, ya lo vamos a dejar ahí. Ah, pues sé que Detroit es una ciudad muy peligrosa. Aquí, Puede poner otra multa. No.
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
Screw that. I'm homeless by choice.
¿Están viendo la tele?
Whoa, it's getting so cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this job.
Greeting, waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
If you need experience that will enhance your senses, I will gladly be of assistance.
I like trying new things, but let me take a rain check on that. Nah, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. Probably laying low. Now you mention it, I heard about a bike crash near the river just behind the mart. So, best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know it.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic back in shit. Think Ben's shop is the closest.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. Nosy. Maybe he could help.
You really want justice for Briggs?
Yo, it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
Como que son
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a
pequeñas
guy
tareas que
with a
tendría
gun,
RoboCop
and
en
there's
su
this
día a
bad
día, ¿no?
guy who wants some. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama section.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. Thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the best picture.
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh, great move. Very elegant. Direct dad personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside.
¿Qué más es el decirlo?
It takes courage to not give in to the pressure.
If that direct exists, the hell can I, right? But let's get back. That's not our...
Kind Shepherd.
Love that. You know that move never had direct throughout this thing. Why reading?
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Sí, ese güey le dieron otra oportunidad.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
Really deserved is some say about a lot of... And I don't mood. That's...
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay. How about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
No hay nada por aquí.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
I think violence can...
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool is all I'm saying. Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
Time to occupy yourself with something meaningful.
What are you talking about? I'm a street entrepreneur. I keep myself busy, thank you very much. But we're still missing our tape.
Sci-fi no está.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. The guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did do a sequel to that, how do you feel about that? Remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
No estoy de acuerdo con ninguna respuesta.
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah, plus you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken wreck, that's not the tape we're looking. Think I found it. I messed up the title a little. Called Misa. Here it is. Isn't that the tape we're looking for? Tape? What? What tape? You like movie? Do you want to shoot an action movie? I think I'll wait till it
¿Van a
comes out
disparar
on
por una
VHS.
película?
Lights, camera, action!
¿Qué no dieron a
I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Just look who it is!
Qué buen tiro. ¿Dónde me disparó? ¿Dónde está? No lo veo. ¿Qué? Chale, ya no pueden buscar películas a gusto. ¿Qué pasó con el otro güey? ¿A dónde se fue?
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Where is Pickle?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know, but homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
Oigan, ya tengo nuevas habilidades. No había visto. Que no sé para qué son.
Who's gonna pay for all this?
¿No era esta computadora? ¿Dónde estaba? Ah, aquí estaba. Sí, es el único que tiene dirección. Ah, apagar. ¿Será por aquí o habría que salir por enfrente? Estuvieron chidas las referencias de películas.
You're all right.
Que se escabulló.
Talk.
Overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them. Didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
You will need even more help for lying.
Shit, I don't even know if you're joking or not. I fucked up. I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, it takes courage. Sorry to disappoint you, Dad. But I'm lacking in that department. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earn that money fair and square.
Uno está a 200 metros y el otro a 30. Hasta aquí luego. Aparte con este ya habíamos hablado.
The best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What's wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down. God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
One thing checked off.
The coil has been disconnected.
That would its car not started.
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power.
Porque siempre el último me cuesta más trabajo si era aquí.
I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure...
Guess fit. It started. We're on the money. Well done, RoboCop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles recently?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. Why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped-out page that had a tattoo design. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas.
What was the design you sprayed onto his motorcycle?
It was some sort of bird. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist, but it had a bald head.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo design. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
Thank you for the information. Proceeding to the tattoo parlor.
Ya habrá pagado su multa. Tenemos puntitos. Esperen. Escaneado.
full metal armor and you still want Pierce. Hey, respect.
No creo.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo then. Really bring out that job.
How about I bring out your jaw?
Hey man, no pressure. I was just trying to be helpful. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bike. I don't know who told you that, but it's a load of
Ink tattoos for the street vultures.
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. I need to get back to my... What, you gonna try to tell me that I'm red?
Do you?
You still here? I don't want my customer to use my parlor for an auto shop.
¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más podemos escanear?
I found evidence of your connection to the biker gang.
I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to join.
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so hot. Brought this on himself.
Where is he?
He's got a place nearby somewhere, but I don't know where exactly.
I am afraid this information is too vague.
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know. You can check the plate number on that photo.
I know there is more you are not telling me.
His motorcycle has a decal on the gas. It's a black vulture with wheels instead of claws.
Wise choice for a scum art.
I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your arm.
¿Dónde está la foto?
Hey, RoboCop, Mills in the car.
¿Qué?
It is an honor to finally meet the hero of the city in person. It's a shame that our basketball just lost to Atlanta. Some say it's lack. Do you think it's that important, being a team?
No. By working alone, I'm only responsible for myself.
It's a peculiarity of the position you... But would you really want... As for me, I have always valued team. That was the way things were when my parents worked for the city. My grandfather used to tell me that this neighborhood was a great place for... Now it's different. Kuzak allows the city to be taken over by... Can't stop it because he's not a team. He fails to realize that OC given this city its most precious treasure. You. I want to work with OC. Prove this city. I want to take care of your interests. It's about time someone... But to make it a reality, we would need your support. So, what do you think about getting involved in politics?
I follow politics, but I do not take sides.
So you allow others to use you, becoming a pawn. You are the everything you do, everything you say has a political... No matter if you talk private or public, you should choose what you want to rep. Incompetence and unaccountability or partnership determination. Only one of these paths leads Detroit to its former glory. You say you prefer to go solo. No, you're a shooting, excellent core player. Build a team around you, and you'll become even more effective. We have a common goal. Together, it will be easier to achieve. We're already late for another. Think about what we've discussed, about what we could do for this city. Together, as a team, count on your support.
No entendí qué pasó ahí. Quedó muy random eso.
Is this the right button? Can it hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Silver, the tracker says you were near the apartment of that domestic terrorist we talked about. Your memory is probably glitchy, so I figured I'd send you a friendly reminder. Check the place out. How do you guys end these? Over and out?
There's no need.
Over and out.
¿Dónde hay más motos?
City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption.
Ahí hay una. Debe ser esta. Ok, podemos entrar a cualquier lugar así nomás. Al principio había que conseguir órdenes.
Still no joy with the broadcast. Fucking OCP's good for nothing piece of shit. Be quiet, you moron. Yes, we'll get working in no time, Mr. Wendell. Sir. Yes, we won't screw it up.
He's using you, just like he used us. He hired us. He failed to deliver. That's why we need to get over.
Talk about a sore loser. You had your chance and you blew it. Now it's the toy chance turn. Deal with it, biker bitch. Oh shit, we've got company. You weren't invited. Let's crush this tin can.
que el tripié detiene a RoboCop. Y aprovechando de que ya está amarrado.
You saw it yourself. He needed us to extract brains from corpse and other stomach.
Why brain?
He would never say. Wendell keeps his corpse.
Where is he?
When? Now? I bet it was fucked.
Operator, requesting an ambulance. One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss. Operator, Wendell's trail leads to the outskirts west of town. Continuing pursuit.
Ah, nivel 6. ¿No era ya nivel 6? De ingeniería. Yo estuve subiendo el de deducción. Creo que la regué ahí. Fuímonos del edificio. Muy insegura la ciudad, pero las ambulancias llegan en friega. Ahora, según yo, tengo que ir al centro comercial, ¿no? ¿Es para el otro lado? Ya le di toda la vuelta.
Is that Mary has to close a restaurant? 2 words, Delta City.
¿Qué? ¿Me ves? Tiene mirada retadora. Viví el puntito de pura casualidad. No, los objetivos secundarios siempre se me pierden. No los encuentro todos. Ahí está ese desgraciado.
Mr. W, we still have no contact with the funhouse.
I'm on the phone. We're understand. Please tell him that this is not a meeting that can be postponed.
So, they ain't coming, right? Fucking suits!
Keep your anger to yourself, or I'll share mine with you.
Who's there? Show yourself! Better not.
As you wish, creep. You are under arrest. Come quietly.
Do you really believe that's what's gonna happen? Take care of him, boys. I'll meet you up.
What's up, metal freak? Forget where you left your car?
You better go, Miss Ortiz. It seems there will be trouble.
Ah, no le doy. Mejor el otro se me di en la mera cabeza. De cerca sí está sangrienta. Se mancharon. ¿Y ahora? ¿Para dónde?
Alex, is that you? Come to us. Yeah, Dad, we're waiting for you.
Me lo sospeché. Era una visión. Ahora. ¿Y eso qué es? Que creo que de esas nuevos son de las...
Are you coming?
De los puntos que subí. Pero no sé qué hacen.
Dad, are you here? I'm scared. Come find me, please. Why won't you come for me, Dad? Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me alone.
Parece el... ¿Cómo se llama la de Will Smith? Confundiendo. Tengo el nombre de Guerra Mundial Z, pero esa es la de Brad Pitt, ¿no?
Now a free gift for engaged couples. Goldfinch Jewelry has a discount on wedding rings. Choose something special. It's a symbol of your love and something for her to remember you by after you decided to get yourself killed and leave your family all alone, Alex Murphy. Don't hesitate. Come and take advantage of our offer.
Over here, Murphy.
Dad? Is that you? You look different.
You're scaring me. I don't like how scary you are now.
It's not your dad, kid. It's not even a police officer. I don't know what it is anymore.
Hola, ¿qué pasó? Acabo de entrar por aquí, ¿no?
The remains of my husband, a police officer killed in the line, were used to create some kind of a metal monster. I need to bury it to move forward with my life. Do you have a funeral suit that would fit that empty shell?
A world-class husband. A father. A cop.
Yo acabándome las municiones.
Did you hear? It's true. You're not one of us anymore. You're not human. And you're not a real cop. You're just the rotting remains of
Alex Murphy.
You're something that should
never
have been.
¿Qué?
Something
that should
not exist.
Error en la Matrix.
We have to fix you. We have to erase you. And we will. Just come to us. Come to the rooftop. We're waiting.
No, qué rayos. Ah, las dos están abiertas. Ah, no manches. Desapareció. Esto se está poniendo extraño. ¿Qué? Está como el meme de me la estoy pasando bien raro.
It's the crap that is stuck to our shoe. A cuckoo egg planted by OCP. We need to clear our station of this shit. We must smash that thing. Fire at will. You're not one of us. You feel that too, don't you?
Ah, se me iluminó la cara.
Back. Do you mug? Dad, can you fix the camera? I think something's broken. Hey, you fixed it! Remember I'm playing a game this afternoon?
Dad wouldn't miss it, would he? Do you really have to go? You look so sexy in that uniform. Why won't you stay a little longer?
Lanza.
Why are you here? Do you not love your family? No attachment.
Fue donde me ejecutaron, ¿no? ¿O no? Según yo.
Don't take him away from me! No!
No, pues sí estuvo fuerte el trancazo, ¿no? Y de nuevo.
Welcome, shopper. Let's take a stroll through your...
Do you think go back? Go on with your life like nothing happened.
This is a one-family house built by ZM Industries. It's for sale because the head of the family to which it belonged was shot in the head.
Your family has forgotten you. Why do you want to remember that? You attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you, to the part that's still human.
Have you thought it over? Why not make me an offer?
Why carry this mess? What is your sacrifice worth? Holding on to these weak. Destroy them. Destroy them before they destroy you.
Alex Murphy, the one and the only. I'm here because you have something that belongs
No,
to
che,
me.
se parece un buen
You have my badge.
actor.
Lewis gave it. Lewis is hurt because of you, because you keep insisting that you're something that you're not. You think that you're a machine that's simply using my brain, but I'm dead, and I want to finally rest. But you won't let. Your delusions keep tormenting me and my family. You need to let us go. I want my badge back. I have it, so I remember. Remember what? The lie? Lewis knows us. She would not lie. Give it to me. It's mine, but Lewis. I want it back. This is my badge. Then I'll have to take it back myself.
You are strong enough to take him. Don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you. Take this gift. Don't forget who you are. Alex Murphy.
Get up, Robo. Get up, for God's sake. That's it, Robo. Keep going.
Where's the chopper? The cops will be here any...
Wendell Antonowski,
Haven't you had enough yet?
you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
Relax. I'm not your enemy. If I were, you would have already...
You have the right to an attorney.
I wanted to help you. Release you from the burden of your past life, of your memories. But you don't want to lose them, right? Now I get it.
Anything you say may be used against you.
I can give you back those memories. All of them. We should help each other. We have the same boss! Police!
God damn it, you again?
People need to see this.
Cuff him. He is a cop killer.
Hands behind your back. Can you hand me my lighter? It's a family heirloom. I wouldn't want to lose it.
You mean this trinket? It'll be safer in the prison depository. You'll pick it up yourself in, I don't know, 150 years?
Plenty of time for rehabilitation.
Porque siento que el encendedor va a ser
Top story. Wendell
algo
Antonowski,
distinto.
the infamous new guy in town, has been apprehended today. Despite his glitches, RoboCop was able to capture Antonowski. The malfunction has again been caught on camera by our own Samantha Ortiz. RoboCop's efforts have prompted a public debate regarding its status as a machine. Here's a statement from John Mill, a candidate for the mayor's office in the upcoming mayoral election.
Today, RoboCop has done more for this city than the current administration has done in its entire term. That's why I feel that it's time to give something back. If elected, I will be advocating to grant RoboCop the status of a free, living human being. That's right. Vote Mills, vote RoboCop.
Staying on the topic of OCP, the CEO of Omni Consumer
O sea que ya le van a
Products
cobrar
suffered
su
a heart attack
mantenimiento.
earlier today. Self-made entrepreneur has been taken to the Gibson Memorial Hospital for observation. His condition, state, wish you a speedy recovery.
Wendell's in prison and the old man is on his way out? Could this day be any better?
Jeez, Steph, don't you have any respect?
Here's the man of the hour.
Congrats, Robo. You caught that bastard for what he did to Lewis.
We are not done yet.
Murph, come talk to me after you're done with your evaluation.
Oh, dale con las evaluaciones. No, que ya soy hombre libre. Voy para el otro lado.
I knew he'd get him. I just knew he'd be the one to bust that asshole.
Glad we have Murphy on our team.
Are you having problems
That
getting
V personality I'm seeing on television? Have a seat. Something not many people know about. I used to be a car mechanic before I landed this job.
Is that supposed to put us at ease?
Me faltaron dos. Y obtuvimos 2 puntos de habilidad.
Congratulations, watching Wendell. You seem to constantly be not. I imagine that. How are you dealing with other terms?
It is no one else's business.
Understand the status of a human being. It opens many. Being given human rights would let you fully take control. Is that something you'd want?
Yes, I deserve it. I am human.
The idea of granting human rights is but no more than the main. Many people might have seen some of your glitching on TV, but I have the whole report on the heavy glitches that you suffered before. The only other time you've experienced anything similar, that's when your partner was wounded. You were fight person response. Do you think the severity of those glitches is caused by the intense feelings that you had towards either of them?
Más bien por los trancazos que le han metido.
My partner is important. I need to do right by her.
I know who she is to you. Let's dig. Your typical glitches are triggered by sensory stimulation, similar to how most people experience memory, exposed to particular sights, sounds or but this wasn't the case with the other glitches that you experienced.
No, they triggered randomly.
That's what I suspect. And now tell me, what did they seem like to you?
Corrupted visions of my past.
I think we're onto something. Your usual glitches were making you no more harm, remembering we have to differentiate from those severe and at the mall. Those latter, and we need, but I think I've gathered quite a lot of value, and at our next set.
Hey, Robo, could you stop by the cells on your way to read? Someone there wants to speak to you.
¿Otra vez con Pickles?
I don't know. If it happens, I'm definitely getting sacked. Not a human relation.
Ya me pasé. ¿Pero en dónde era? Vamos a reorganizar esto. Ingeniería era lo que necesitábamos, pero hay que restablecer. Pero no se pueden restablecer los últimos. Qué mal plan. Sí, charros. Entonces ya no voy a llegar, ni modo, pero ya estamos más cerca.
I'd recognize those footsteps anywhere. Over here, Tin Man.
What did you do this time?
Why does it have to be that I did something? Maybe one of your guys just got a little overeager.
Did they?
No, but none of this matters. I'm here mainly to congratulate us. Did it. We got the guy.
We
sure did, partner.
Any new leads?
Are you looking for trouble? This is the they lived happily ever after part of the story.
Wendell was conducting suspicious activity for someone at OC. I want to know who.
Shit. I thought you were just looking to avenge your partner. I forgot that you're a dutiful officer. All right, keep my ear to the ground and see what the streets are saying.
Good.
Talk to you later, partner.
Y estoy muteado y acá hablando con Perico. Les decía que hasta aquí la dejamos. Al fin que terminamos esta misión de las pesadillas del pasado. Estuvo bastante extraña, la verdad. Estuvo como, pues sí, eso, extraña. No estuvo tan complicada ahora, pero sí estuvo bastante random esta misión. Pero pues por eso mismo la dejamos aquí. Ya ven que prácticamente nos hemos aventado una misión completa por cada transmisión. Entonces pues ya cumplimos con la de hoy. Y sirve que nos dura más porque pues, las malas noticias de Rockstar, que el GTA 6 nos llega hasta el 2025, amigos. Yo pensando que ya me iban a apresurar para terminar este juego y ahorrar para comprar el GTA 6. Y resulta que pues todavía va a tener más de un año para ahorrar. Entonces, ni modo, a esperar otro año. Y aparte dijeron 2025, pero no dijeron cuándo. Entonces, supongo que será para inicios de... Esperemos, ¿no? Pero pues ni modo. Así se las gastan. Ya llevamos 10 años con el GTA V y todavía nos falta un año más. Y no sé, ya el jueves veremos el tráiler con el buen Agus, a ver qué opina también. Ya sabemos que Agustín no es muy fan de GTA, pero pues es nota de la semana, ¿no? O sea, hay que verlo. Y ahí se los mostramos el jueves para que estén al pendiente. Y nos estamos viendo mañanita con... vamos a seguir con la masacre de Texas. El miércoles, pues Agustín con las magias. Esperemos que ahora sí se pueda conectar acá con los seguidores para echar su buena partida. Que ya ven que sí se avienta un buen rato con ellos y se ponen buenas. Y pues como les decía, el jueves de Chismecito Geek. Entonces, para que estén al pendiente. Y pues nada, amigos, cuídense. Muchas gracias por acompañarme y nos estamos viendo mañana. Bye.